So with yesterday's 8-hour stress test, we also received a weapon balance patch. I received this beautiful mention from Brojan. We're just going to get on there. I'm going to give you some of my hot takes. All right, so I'm going to start this off with guns in ascending order. I'm going to go through the tiers, except for like one little like blip with the snipers, but whatever. So first we're going to go with a knife. It's C tier. It's like, it's fucking mid, dude. Like, it is so mid. The animation is cool. That's about it. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, you can knife specters in any spot and it'll just one-shot them. That's okay. But the backstab, man. The backstab is so bad. I feel like I have tiny little T-Rex arms. Every time I try to backstab somebody, it just whiffs. It just whiffs. I get close on them, whiff. Like, or I just like end up just knifing them once and then like the backstab doesn't work because there is no right click. I think that's the problem with it. The right click. It also bugs my little ADHD brain that I can't left, right as I'm like running through everywhere. I just have to left. Whatever. I'll get over it, I guess. Wah. Anyway, next we're gonna go with the Duster. The Duster sucks. The Duster is terrible. It's like the animation's bad. The 145 at range is bad. Like, I don't know. Shooting it and your ADS dot just disappears. Like, it just feels so bad to use. Like, guns like the Deagle, the Sheriff, the Wingman, they all feel so satisfying to use. This gun does not. I'm sorry, devs. Like, it is not fun to use. It is not getting the job done. I'm not buying it on pistol round. I'm not buying it with the Scorpion. This gun, it's in the can for me. I'm not picking it. A gun that I am picking though is the Shiv. The Shiv feels good. It got a buff this update. It got a 100 damage headshot while 0 to 12 meters. This gun rocks, man. Like, you double somebody, feels satisfying. You head body somebody, it feels good. It doesn't have like the nice sound like a USP or the Ghost or something like that, but like it gets the job done. You head body somebody, guaranteed kill on pistol. I feel like it might have something to do like an eco strats later down the line, so you can save into tier 5 instead of going tier 4. You can double headshot somebody close, get a free kill, get you some money in the bank, go tier 5, win the game. Op is OP. But when you buy the Shiv, you get its little brother, the Barat. This thing is terrible. Actually, I'm putting it in D tier as well. This is everywhere. Double dinking somebody. You calm that you double dink somebody with the Barat, you are trolling your team because you just did 50 damage. Like, this gun is just not fun to use. You can't hip fire it because the spray is everywhere. You run out of bullets while you're trying to take fights. You can't take multi-engagements because it just runs out of ammo too quick. But I did live through the CZ. I lived through the Frenzy half armor. I'm okay with this gun sucking. I am completely okay with this gun sucking. It can keep sucking. I don't want to deal with the CZ. It's cool. But with a gun that now does suck, that didn't suck, is the Carbon. This change was so questionable. They gave it a rate of fire increase, 2 less bullets, and then vertical recoil. Why? I don't know. I thought this gun was great. It was a pea shooter beforehand. You shot peas and it was fine, right? Like, you just bought it on, you had it on pistol round. You didn't have to buy anything. You get armor, util. Now, I don't get it, man. Like, I don't know what they're cooking. They might be cooking something and I have no idea what's going on, but as it stands right now, I think that change was completely unneeded. But hey, maybe they're cooking and I just don't understand. We'll figure it out in closed beta. It is what it is, man. So going into the first tier 1 weapon, we have the tier 1 anchor, the Scorpion. This gun goes here. Like, this gun, it's it's C. It's average, dude. Like, it's a tier 1 SMG. It does exactly what it says on the tin, bro. It's a tier 1 SMG. You expect this gun to just suck, and it does, and that's okay, because if it was any stronger, people would complain, people wouldn't buy other guns. It makes sense. It's a tier 1 SMG, man. It does what it says. It is what it is. Next, we have the tier 1 that comes with it, the Bouncer. This thing clears. This thing is disgustingly good, man. You hold this into a choke point, you're guaranteed to get at least 1, if not 6. This gun is so good, man. You hold it in Mill B, hold it in Mill A, Skyway drop. You hold this gun, you're getting a frag, man. Like, it is what it is. This gun clears. It is so good. It does everything the drummer wants to do, but better. It is cheaper. It's a great eco option. Pick this gun up on your next eco round. You will farm, I promise. Next, I'm gonna do both the snipers because they both receive slight nerfs, but they weren't in the patch notes. So both of the snipers now have a slower ADS speed, which is cool. They don't want you to like quick scope. They don't want it to be COD. They want it to be more tactical, and you feel it on the Harp. The Harp used to be top A tier. I'm gonna put it at the bottom A tier because it's slept on. This gun is slept on. People like start buying this gun. It is a double scope one-shot headshot. You can 2 zoom this gun, by the way. Hello. Can you do that with the Marshall? No. Can you do it with the Scout and CS? No. Like, That is broken. People are sleeping on this gun. And it comes with a buzzsaw. This gun is an eco demon, bro. A one-shot headshot, 150. Like, come on, bro. Start buying this gun, people, please. It is a cheap Tempest. And it double zooms. And it does 101 to the body. Like, this is an eco weapon, bro. Like, this is the eco weapon. Buy it. It's so good. Next, we have the op. Obviously, S tier. Obviously, S tier. The ADS zoom in on this one did not change anything. You can still op in traffic. You can still pull off your best Kenny S montage. It is the gun. This game, it is so incredibly Mickey Mouse to op in. I swear to God, it is so easy to op in this game. Pick this gun up. People aren't using util yet. You will clear. You will rank up. It's the gun. It's the elo stick. You know what I'm saying? It's better than Val op. It's better than CS op. It is just so easy to op in this game. It's kind of unfair. This gun will get nerfed. I can tell you now. I feel it coming. After closed beta, enough people will cry about how OP this thing is. It will get nerfed. And it's going to suck. But for now, pick it up, rank up in your games, and just start posting clips about opping, because I think op clips can be so sexy if you pull them off right. You can still op in traffic. The nerfs didn't really do anything. Get active with it. And honestly, don't quick scope anybody. Just hip fire them. Just no scope it. You know, put some little style in your clip. You know, like, let's make the clips look cool. Next, we have the buzzsaw. I don't know where to put it, man. Like, I have such mixed feelings if it goes S or A. I'm gonna put it in A. I'm gonna put it top 8. It's got 40 fucking bullets in it, guys. Like, this gun just shoots forever for no reason. I don't know why it has 40 bullets in it. I might be wee-wahing about it, but whatever. Like, it's got 40 bullets, dude. Like, you could just shoot forever with this thing. Granted, its spray is all over the place. You can run a gun with this. It's not really as good as it's like the gun that comes with it, which we'll talk about next. But it's so good. It's got 40 bullets, bro. Like, just don't let go of mouse 1 and you're getting a kill. Next, it comes with this beautiful gun, the Whisper. I love the Whisper. It's so good, right? And it scales into the op. I think it's actually better than the op. No lie. I think personally, I'm very biased because I really love the Whisper. I buy it every round, or every second round, I'm buying the Whisper. It is a spray headshot machine, dude. You can hip fire this gun. You can run a gun with this gun. It is so good at range too, even for an SMG. This gun's good. And then it scales into the op, people. Like, you can get this gun on second, frag with it, carry it into third, frag with it, pick it up, save it, and you're going op next. Like, it's so good. Actually gross that this is an option to even like scale into an op, but hey, man, I cook with it, so you should cook with it too. Start buying the Whisper into op, make everybody upset that you're opping, let them call you cringe. Who cares? You're getting your clips, you're getting your free LP. It is what it is. Next, this gun received 2 updates, by the way. One of them was a direct buff, and one was an indirect buff because it was a bug fix. The Trident. The Trident is fucking insane right now, dude. The Trident. So the bug fix on it was a buffer on your clicks. So you used to click 3-round burst, and you click again, 3-round burst. But if you clicked too early, it wouldn't buffer it properly. So then it would shoot late, and that felt awkward. It felt like you were lagging. They fixed that and then gave it a rate of fire increase on top of that. This thing is a laser beam. This thing is similar to like the Nemesis and Apex when it's fully charged. Like, you just feel unstoppable with this thing right now. It is actually better than the Tempest in my opinion. It is really good to use. The double zoom on it, so good. The scope's a little clunky as you're trying to aim in on it, so you got to keep that in mind. So probably don't double zoom it, but all in all, this gun beams right now. And then also, if you miss your headshot, it doesn't matter. You can just beam somebody in the body and it's just fine. Next, we're going to go into the tier 3 anchor weapon, which is the Cyclone. I love the Cyclone. The Cyclone is so good, people. People complain about the Cyclone so much, and it's so unjustified. This gun is so good, man. It's a tier 3 rifle. Like, what do you expect it to do? Honestly, it is so good, man. You can spray this gun. It takes 10 minutes to learn in the shooting range. Go to the shooting range, go to the orange target, spray it for 10 minutes, figure it out. Dude, this gun beams, man. You lose your Tempest and you're like, whatever. I would just use the Cyclone because it is insane. The Cyclone is so good. It's so slept on, people. Stop wee-wahing that you lost your Tempest. Just use the Cyclone. It is so good. Take the 10 minutes to learn the spray pattern. You're going to farm. It is what it is. Like, this gun is so good. Talking about a gun that is not good, the Fury. The Fury sucks. This gun is terrible. It is clunky. It is chunky. It's the coolest sounding gun, and that's the only thing it has going for it right now. This gun is not fun to use whatsoever. It's supposed to have high pen, which is whatever, but it shoots so slow that it doesn't even matter. You're just gonna get fragged while using it. It just needs a buff. It needs some love. It's not fun to use. It's not fun. Like, you see somebody using it and you're like, oh, this guy has quick buy still on. Like, this guy does not have the full weapon menu and accidentally bought this weapon. And that's that. Whatever. Next, the drummer did receive some buffs. I think it's B tier. It's all right. It's not a bouncer. That's for fucking sure. Like, the bouncer is insane. The drummer, it's whatever, man. Like, the old drummer, though, lives in my nightmares still. And I'm so glad they nerfed it into the ground. And they're slowly trying to reintroduce it with this update, which is okay with me. Auto shotguns are just hard to balance. I understand. And it's B tier. It does its job. You hold it in a corner. It's cool. You can clear out. You can frag with it. The overheat mechanic is a little weird to get used to. But once you understand the mechanic, you know, using this in the shooting range, practice the mechanic. Practice, like, not overheating your gun, not shooting it too fast. And this gun will farm. Like, if you're just close quarters with it, it will farm. It's a little awkward, the overheat mechanic, but you'll get used to it. It's good, but it exists in the same weapon tier as the Tempest, and that's where, you know, the Tempest is just S tier. This gun is so good. People that are just tappers, people that just tap fire headshot everybody, they're still gonna tap fire headshot everybody. The nerfs on it weren't enough. I think that it needs a price increase. It needs worse hip fire spread. It needs something else. The nerfs on it, people that are tapping are still tapping. People that are body shots, like crutching this gun though, are missing out. The body shot crutchers are over because you have to tap with this gun. The damage fall off actually hit this gun so hard, it's just not good anymore unless you're tapping heads. If you're tapping heads, you're still tapping heads. Like, it is what it is. It still does 156, 30 plus. Like, that's fine. You're still gonna tap if you're tapping, you know? Next, we have the Crusader. Jack of all trades gun. This gun is so good. Actually, I would drop a Trident for a Crusader for sure. The Crusader, it one taps close. It's the anchor pair of tier 4. Or the anchor rifle of tier 4. It's good. It's fast. You can hip fire it. You can spray it. The nerfs didn't really like do anything in my opinion for it. Like, maybe nudged like newer players, but they're still learning the game anyway. So like, did it really nudge newer players? I think the gun is still good, man. Like, it one shots close to the head. 140 dinks, but you can spray it. You can burst it. It's viable. This gun is good. It is still probably one of the best rifles in the game. I mean, it is tier 4, so it should be. But yeah, so speaking on the tier 4 pairs, the Berserker, this gun is very underwhelming, but I think it's low-key slept on. I'm gonna put it top of B tier here. I think that it has a chance. It could be good. It's cheaper than both of the other tier 4 pairs that it comes in that tier. It comes with a Crusader. That's a banger. It's got 100 rounds in the drum. That's a banger. You pair it with like a Riker and Umbra, it's gonna eat. Like, that's for sure. You're playing on Skyway. Every box is spammable. Playing on Skyway. That's insane. This gun, like, it's gonna have its spot in the meta. I can feel it coming. Just not there yet. Might need a little damage increase to the body shots, but not too much because you don't want to like make the LMG like actually insane. You don't want to make it like Siege. So yeah, I mean, I think it's a little slept on. I think people just, maybe it's not slept on, maybe it's just overshadowed by the Reaver and Blackout. But with it being cheaper, I can see it having like a spot in the meta soon. We'll just have to see how it develops in closed beta. Next, we have the Blackout. I think the Blackout is slightly below the Crusader. I think the fire rate changes or whatever, like, I think they're really placebo. Yeah, I don't think you're really going to notice it. But the fact that you don't have tracers, you can spam through smokes, you can hip fire this gun, you can run and gun this gun. It's so good. This gun is still good. People are going to wee-wah that it got nerfed. It's still good. You can still buy the Blackout. It's not, you know, it is what it is. If you're a Blackout user already, you can keep using the Blackout if you don't want to adjust. But all my Giga Chads, we are rocking the Reaver. This is a Reaver patch. We are excited. It is a Reaver patch, boys. So the Reaver now has bullets 2, 3, 4, 5, I think, are now more easily predictable, is what the patch note said, which it was. It's way easier to spray now. You can spray this weapon. If you miss your first bullet, you're not Giga doomed off rip. You can adjust, you can spray it out. It's fine. It's still one tap headshot. So if you're just spraying near their head, eventually something will hit. You know what I'm saying? But I think this gun is really good. I think it was already good. They just made it better. And it definitely edges out the Blackout now. Like, I think the Blackout was the go-to pair last patch. Now this patch, I think it's a Reaver meta. We're back on it. I'm sure the Reaver will get nerfed. I hope they do something with like bullet 6 and on, or just kind of harder to control. But we shall see what the devs have in mind, what they're cooking up. I can feel a Reaver nerf incoming, but it's going to be slight, and maybe a slight blackout, like a revert change. I don't know what they're planning on, but we are in a blackout meta, in my opinion. Or, I'm sorry, we are in a Reaver meta, in my opinion. It is what it is. That's my thoughts, that's my takes. If you guys agree, disagree, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.